In 2016, the startup Scale AI was founded by Lucy Guo and Alexander Wang. Less than 1 year later, Scale raised $4.5 million in a funding round. And by 2018, it grew to become a 30 under 30 company under Forbes. They're attracting big customers among the likes of OpenAI and Nvidia. And in May 2024, it gained a valuation of, get this, $14 billion. Lucy Guo is a serial entrepreneur and a force to be reckoned with. I had the pleasure of interviewing her at the 11th edition of Hack the North. By the way, the reason I joined Hack the North was to promote a forthcoming AI project. So if you want to know more about that, or if you have the preposterous idea of wanting to see how cool Lucy is, keep watching. I have the honor and pleasure of being here with Lucy Guo. Can you tell me, why are we here?
Why are we here? Well, University of Waterloo is the best engineering college, I think, in the world. And there is a hackathon. I don't think it's that hot of a take.
Like, why do you think perhaps people say we're years ahead, as you told me earlier?
Yeah, so I think Waterloo has the unique structure of like doing co-ops, I believe that's what it's called. But essentially the students are forced to like do these internships right in between. So even though it's a longer graduation rate, they come into the world ready to actually code versus just learning theoretical concepts.
Okay. Interesting. Now tell me a little bit more about your upbringing. You're from the Bay Area, so what was it like over there in high school and getting into college and all?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, high school was just, I didn't really have many friends, so I would go to my AP English teacher's classroom and just, eat food. But yeah, it was competitive. I'd say like a lot of Asians there, so immigrant parents can be very demanding. But I'm really thankful for my experience. Like, I think it's part of the reason I'm here where I am today. So yeah.
And do you think you developed a passion for tech since like a young age, since high school?
I would say so. Like, I started learning and making apps when I was in elementary school and then just continued. And I think a lot of that was being in the Bay Area.
Mm-hmm. And how do you think you got into CMU? Which is your undergrad, correct?
Yeah. So I actually took summer courses at Carnegie Mellon. I took an electrical engineering course, and the professor wrote me a recommendation letter. So that's probably that's probably it.
Yeah, good grasping out for the opportunity there.
Yeah.
Tell me more about university and how you were able to be connected with Alexander Wang and then begin an empire that is today.
Yeah, so we got connected at Quora, and then university was just me going to a lot of hackathons, honestly. I felt like I wasn't really in college that much. Really enjoyed it, made a lot of friends. Like, my friends became my first hires, so yeah.
Okay, awesome. And what's something people wouldn't guess about Alexander Wang, if I can ask? From working with
Oh, I
him?
can't say.
No? Okay, no worries then. Lastly, just any advice for people out there who are inspired, like figures like yourself and want to work in tech?
I think that you should just take the risk. I think a lot of people are always looking at FANG companies, or they're like too scared to drop out, etc. But I think it's actually a lot less risky than people think. Like, for example, with dropping out, if you're good, like, you don't need a college degree to get a job, especially when it comes to like technical interviews, right? Like, if you pass the technical, then you get a job. I remember Facebook used to have like a public coding challenge where if you solved it, then like you were guaranteed an interview. So I would say just like take the risk when you're young, like optimize learning, even if it doesn't make you as much money, because in the end, like, that is going to make you much more money.
This is coming from experience.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for your insights today, and it's so lovely to meet you here.
Great to meet you.
P.S. What I was talking about at the beginning is that I'm building a conversational agent on a mental health issue that's very dear to my heart and that I feel is universally felt. Given the huge amounts of misinformation, stigma, and barriers to support that inflict many today, I believe and hope it will make a difference. So if you're curious about what it is I'm specifically targeting, you may visit the video on screen. And if you feel like it, subscribe, because this journey is going to be super exciting.